Hello, everybody. Good evening. Rose here. Hope you like the new intro. I just had some ideas for a new intro, so I'm just been playing around with Canva and Pexels and Pixabay. I just had an idea of a new intro, so I just went with it. So I hope you like it. If you do or you don't, just let me know in the comments. So tonight I wanted to cover a lot of things foodie beauty, and there's a lot to cover. A lot of stuff has happened tonight. So we're going to start with her community post because Foodie has been very busy in her community post. She supposedly got married to Sala, but rather than spend her honeymoon with Sala, enjoying herself, enjoying the company of her new husband, seeing everything in Kuwait, enjoying the cuisine, enjoying all the new sights, new smells of a different place, she has been busy raging, and the more she rages, the more it just becomes apparent that she is not happy. You know, reactors aside, YouTube aside, if you're on your honeymoon, you really should be paying attention to your new husband and enjoying and celebrating your new relationship. And Foodie just isn't doing that. So let me just go ahead and read her community post because there's more than one and give my comments on the whole situation. Okay. So let me just bring it up. There's her community tab. So let's start from the bottom. Okay, I covered the vulture one. So 12 hours ago, she posted, Foodie Beauty is on her honeymoon and online instead of enjoying it. First off, who said I was on my honeymoon? Every day is a honeymoon here. Why would I have to share my private intimacy of any kind online? Why do I owe you anything? Of course I'm online. My job is online. Funny that those criticizing me for being online and going after reaction channels are the same morons who refresh my page waiting for me to upload. It's called downtime. You think we are sightseeing 24/7? And no, I don't like addressing this crapola, but I have people literally digging into my personal life in an invasive manner because they are big mad that I am working on myself and not giving their sad selves attention as much. Also, posting about my financial past is irrelevant as you do not know the true current status. And it's creepy and weird that you care when it's not your business. Bankruptcies get discharged, and guess what? Then one becomes eligible for sponsorship. Besides, who even said our goal was sponsorship? It's none of your business. How do you not see that? You are all assuming, and that is your problem. Anyway, I am getting this out now because I will go live in a bit and I will be blocking all negativity or drama related stuff as usual. If you can't bees without being invasive, then don't bees at all. So all you would be mad too if people were doing the same to you. So that was her first community post, her first ragey community post. So here are my comments on her community post. As far as you being with Sala, Chantal, nobody is expecting that you'll be online 24/7. But I would think that if you just get married to someone, and especially to someone that you've not spent a lot of time with, that's where your focus would be, is finding time and spending time with the person that you love, getting to know them, getting to know you. It's kind of crazy to not get to know them first before something as important as marriage, but you're kind of doing things backwards. That seems to be a constant in your life, always going too fast and doing things completely backwards instead of forwards. Let's see. Why would I share any private intimacy of any kind online? Chantal, the community is not looking for OnlyFans content. Okay, we don't want you to show that kind of intimacy on YouTube. But you have to understand, a lot of people are just flummoxed over this whole thing. They're like, how could this happen? They barely know each other and they're getting married. And honestly, if you had kept your mouth shut and not said you were getting married, if you had just said, I'm going on a trip, you made a point to talk about Sala. You kind of overshared a little bit about Sala and the fact that you were getting married, and you did that because you like to brag. Oh, look, I'm getting married. I've got somebody. Somebody loves me and he's so hot. You know, you put him in the spotlight. You did. Nobody told you you had to. You chose to do that. So now that you've introduced him to the public and you've made him a part of the Foodie Beauty story and your content, of course, those people who are your viewers, those same people who pay your bills because they're the ones giving you money through super chats and memberships, and they are watching your videos, they have questions. You know, you've always shared many things about your life, and now Shala has become part of the Foodie Beauty story. They've got questions. Who is this guy? What does he do for a living? Are you okay? They have those questions. And yes, the reactors, they're going to investigate. They want to find things out, and you're not someone that we can go to for the truth. You don't tell the truth. Everything that comes out of your mouth is a lie. So the reaction channels, we're just looking for the truth in all of the lies. She says, I don't like addressing this crapola. Well, then don't. Nobody forces you to get on YouTube in your community post and address anything. You can choose not to address it. You can choose to ignore it and just let it just be like water off your back. Just let it go. But here's the thing, Foodie. Here's the thing. You have your comments turned off because you don't want people leaving comments. You don't want to deal with it, but yet you're making a point to run around YouTube and Twitter and look at everybody else's videos and live streams and tweets. You're the one being super nosy. And can I just say this, ma'am? The more you do that, the more it's apparent, and especially with your bad attitude, that you are not feeling blissful right now. You're giving yourself away. You're not happy over there. Whatever's going on between you and Sala, you're not happy over there. And guys, I'm going to cover her live stream. And more than a few interesting things were shared in that live stream. Two key things that were shared in the live stream was that she and Sala have not been intimate yet. So everybody's been saying that she's in a mood because she's got this really good looking guy next to her. He's supposed to be married to her, and maybe she imagines something passionate, and something passionate just hasn't happened. And so she's taking out her frustration on people. So you're in a strange place with this really hot guy, and you can't touch him. And rather than take your frustration to the person that's making you frustrated, you're taking out your anger and frustration on other people because you don't have the courage to go to the person that's making you angry and say, you're making me angry. I'm not happy. You don't dare do that because he's a hot guy and you want to keep him around. What else is here? Let's see. So she went off in a community post because she says, I'm not going to get angry in the live. I'm not going to blow up in the live. Well, spoiler, she did kind of get snippy in the live. But I think the reason why she didn't go completely off in her live was because Sala was right there. And she didn't want to show her whole ass in front of Sala. So she took out her rage on her community post where it was safe. So that was community post number 1. And then she follows that up with another community post. She wrote another mini novel. And this one says, yes, I rage a lot, but I do hear many people upset that regardless of things I do or say, I always come out on top. You know why? Besides never fully giving up, I still get good karma because my heart is clean. All rages I do are when I am pushed to an emotional breaking point. Having people cut you down every day can be as much at times, especially when you constantly have to defend yourself regarding false allegations or accusations. I rage, but you push the rage and you enjoy it, so that is your karma, not mine. You see how this works? At the end of the day, I am not the one making video after video, cutting someone down or digging into their past to try and ruin their current happiness. You are all doing that. Again, your karma. That is why I'm the one living this wonderful, blessed life. and you are all picking it apart miserably. Anyways, see ya. You know what, Foodie? You wouldn't get as mad if you didn't actively seek out reasons to get mad. You know about the reaction community. You know the reactors are out there and they're making their videos and they're doing their live streams. You can easily not make yourself mad by not being so nosy. Stay out of other people's backyards. Stop seeking out the videos, the live streams, the tweets that you know are not going to say anything nice about you. And can I just address this comment about her good karma? Do you really think you have good karma, Chantal? I don't think you do. You know why a lot of people still watch you? It's not because your content, sorry, your content, it's not interesting. It's not because it's intriguing and you're hanging on the edge of your seat. It's not that kind of content. It's because you are a bad person and you've done bad things. And everybody has been waiting for karma to show up at the party and teach you a lesson. You have been skating on the seat of your pants for the longest, escaping justice where justice should have come. Everybody has been waiting for karma to teach you a lesson. And I think, honestly, that Sala might be your karma. I thought Natter was your karma. I think he was a taste of karma. I think when it came to Natter, that was the first person in your life that you encountered that was exactly like you and that told you no. And you suffered a lot of grief because you got enthralled with him and he was not good for you nor you for him. But I think Sala is a much different ball game. I think he's a smooth talking player and he's smart enough that he's not going to get you angry. He's not going to show his entire tail. He's going to keep his cards close to his chest and he's going to milk you for every dime, dollar, and nickel he can get out of you. And then he's going to leave you. Watching the video of him today on your live stream, he's very much into himself. And I love that for you. I love the fact that you've met someone who is as much a narcissist as you, and he's going to be out for himself, and he's basically using you as a stepping stone because you deserve that. You honestly deserve that. For all the people you've hurt and lied to and swindled, you deserve that. And a little spoiler, guys. Uh, so in the live stream that Foodie did, which I'm going to cover, she revealed that she talked to Pete's and she discussed with Pete that he's going to have to move out, although his name is on the lease. But imagine that. Pete's name is on the lease of the villa and she's trying to tell him to move out. So she's basically dropping a bomb on him from across the world, which is so on brand with Foodie. You know, because she's not a person that would sit down with a person eye to eye and have a talk. She's that person, if she's got something soul crushing to say, she'll do it through a text messages or a phone call. She doesn't have the courage to stand in front of a person and say, I don't want to support you anymore. You need to find a job because the free ride is over. She's not going to do it in person. She'll do it from across the world where she doesn't have to face the person that she's hurting. So yeah, that happened tonight. I'm going to cover that too. But your heart is clean. Really, your heart is clean. And you say you've got good karma. How do you have good karma? By screwing over your friend, by dropping a bomb from across the world. Hey, you got to move out. You got to find a job. When I come back, you got to go. How is that good karma? How is your heart clean doing things like that? See, and that's not the first time you've acted that way. So I think you're wrong, ma'am. I do. I think you're wrong that you don't have good karma. It's just that karma is in the background, tallying up all the bullshit, writing it all down, and when it's appropriate, when the appropriate time comes, it's going to come for you. And it's going to come get you. It's going to throw the hammer down and it's going to hurt. But don't fool yourself thinking that you're a good person, because you're not. And here's Foodie making fun of French fry girl. So she likes to go for Frenchie. She I noticed that there's like a certain small group of reactors she goes for. So she goes for Frenchie. She comes after Perfectly Imperfect. She goes after Just Breezin'. But she really, really hates French Fry Girl. So she says, so French Fried Mega Fan, aka Artie Lang, uploaded a video trying to disgust my husband by posting a video of my messy room from years ago on her channel. So my husband watched it in detail and then decided to comment that he doesn't care and for her to stay out of our business. The coward deleted it. Oh, what's wrong? You don't want to be proven a liar? So going off on Frenchie. So Frenchie did a retro react. A lot of people do retro reacts on Chantal. I've seen quite a few on quite a few channels. As reactors, we're free to react to whoever we want. What's the problem with that, Chantal? And why were you watching Frenchie's stream? You were lurking in her stream. Do you see the pattern here? Nobody invited you to the stream. Frenchie did not reach out to you and say, hey, watch my stream. You chose to wander in there and watch it and make yourself mad. So again, I'm confused. You're supposed to be spending time with Sala on getting to know each other, focused on each other. And what are you both doing? You're both on YouTube, going around looking at the reaction channels, watching the videos and the live streams, and making yourself angry when you don't have to. You know, you're just full of rage. I think you're full of rage because you're in a place where you don't have a lot of freedom that you're used to having. You don't have your car to go drive around wherever you want to drive around. You can't order takeout 3 or 4 times a day from Uber Eats. There's pizza isn't there, the cats aren't there. There's a lot of comfortable, familiar things that you used to have that you don't have right now. And so you're angry and you're taking it out on people. And that's what these community posts are about. Everybody's been predicting that you're going to snap over there and you're going to rage, and you're letting it out. You're angry and you're letting some of that rage out. And maybe you're holding it in because Sala is there. And if Sala weren't there, you completely blow. So that's it for the community post, y'all. I'm going to cover that part, and I'm going to do a react to the video she did with Sala. So if you guys have enjoyed this short react video to her community post, I'm sure she's going to post more because she's over there and the new husband is not being intimate with her, and he even said so. And so she's over there frustrated and she's going to take it out on everybody else. So thank you guys for watching, and please have a good night. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks.